Hello everybody, welcome to a video. My name is Sam and welcome back to Cozy Game Restoration, the playtest. This is absolutely the final episode. This is episode 9 where we get to be able to mess around with the final little game cartridge that the developers actually gave us, the secret final game. What is really awesome, I'm glad that they've been able to do this, and I'm glad that I sort of started recording after this sort of aspect. We didn't have to pay for anything at this point. Oh, it's just a little present. I do wonder what this little present will, or what this little cartridge will be. I also do wonder if I get to keep any of this in the actual final release of the game because I've done all the playtest, or if I get anything special for, of course, playtesting. Maybe they will, maybe they won't when the game actually releases. It'd be really cool to be able to actually see it release, and I can't wait. But I hope you're enjoying your time. I hope that the series is something that you're somewhat enjoying. I know it's not really a highly edited bit of content or anything like that. It's just sort of record, go, see what we can do. But it's nice to be able to sort of get into it. So, what is the cartridge? What is the final cartridge when it comes to it? Ooh. I do wonder why they've added like these loading screen things in, because I'm pretty sure it didn't load as much as this previously. Ooh, this looks like a very nice dirty thing to be able to clean. So let's get into it. Let's move some of these things out the way, and we will take the whole stickers off. That's a tough big sticker there. But yeah, it's been an amazing series. I mentioned about how I've been really enjoying it and everything in the past episode, and it genuinely has been. It's been a nice enjoyment to be able to actually just sort of take a break from things and play this. Oh, there's also a sales sticker right here. Oh god, there's so many stickers on this one. So what we need is the isopropyl, and we'll just sort of cover these stickers, or the sticker areas, as much as we can, and we'll also cover this. It seems like they also used this whole thing for a little placemat at one point to be able to put their drinks or whatever on. So that's going to be fun to clean in a bit. That's really nice. Oh, that's so much easier than the toothbrush actually for this. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to use this more often when it comes to this sort of mess. But yeah, it's nice, and I do wonder when it's actually going to release. I just know that it's a 2026 release, so I'm going to have to put that in maybe the channel discussion area. What I forgot what it's called. It's where I can post up little posts and stuff. The posts area, I guess, where I get to be able to mess around, talk about things and all that. And once there is a release date, because I'll probably get a notification for the release date, I'll probably announce it and go, hey, should I purchase this? It's definitely going to be a really cool game to be able to mess around with, especially if it's at a decent price, lower than like £30 or £40 would be extremely nice on my on my little amount of money that I actually do have. So yes, so let's start off by cleaning the basics of the surface like we normally do, so we can sort of see where we're at, see what we can actually start doing, and go from there, because it's definitely nice to be able to have a clean, nice surface from everything to begin with. So yeah, this episode may be a little bit longer depending on, of course, like how many scratches and marks and everything like that is on this really long named cartridge. That's a really long name. I'm guessing it's not normally a game that people would play if they're using it for a little placemat for their drinks and stuff like that. It's also really strange because this restoration game, obviously, you don't check out the game, or you don't make sure the game actually functions or anything like that, so you're often just cleaning a cartridge that might not work, especially if it's had spills and issues and all of this other stuff on it. So what we'll do is we'll get into covering up all of this sort of marking that's happened from someone's drink. There's also little bits here, God, there's so many little bits. And we will now scrub with the toothbrush, because this is a little bit more hard wearing stuff that I'm going to need to really get through and make sure that I clean. I started spreading it just then because the toothbrush got so dirty so quickly. But yeah, it's nice to see games like this sort of come about. I don't think I've ever really seen a game like this, especially for like game restoration or anything like that. There's not really this sort of thing on the market most of the time. I've seen the PC building simulator or whatever. PC, yeah, where you build PCs, you mess around with that, you sell them, or you like repair people's PCs and things. And I do generally really enjoy the aspect of, or at least the thought of that sort of game, where you get to sort of do some of the things that you do in real life. I would love to build PCs in real life, but the cost of what it is to like set up or build one is insane to try and do. And on top of that, you can't really build someone's PC when you don't have some experience building even your own PC or anything. So I just haven't had experience on that, and I would love to be able to have some experience on that at some point. It'll be cool. I've messed around with like taking parts out of one of my PCs and putting it in another and all that, but I've ended up with a gaming laptop more than anything, and I've put extra storage into it, but that's about it. So yeah, we should hopefully get at least some of this down in just a moment. I'm going to have to definitely clear off the surface and see what I'm sort of left with in a moment, because I doubt I've done a decent job at any of this. I've had to sort of move away and then come back and all this other stuff, so yeah, let's see if I can get this little bit, if I can. Don't know. There you go, yeah. Maybe. Okay, let's heat gun this off. I can see there's still tons of marks for me to be able to actually fix, like these little dots and things, so there's definitely a lot more to be able to actually do. But let's flip it over, let's see what we actually are dealing with around the back. No stickers, okay, that's nice. And we'll just sort of clean the surface like we normally do. I can see there's already a scratch right here, and I can also already see there's another scratch here. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to deal with and clean up some scratches and sort them out. So that's going to be a fun time to be able to do. Luckily we know how to deal with scratches now. That is something you use the toothpaste, and then you use a toothbrush, and you just sort of scratch at it, and you should be able to get those scratches nice and smooth again. So really good, really nice. God, this is definitely a really dirty one. I know I saw a comment the other day, like I tried like sort of not telling anyone that like, oh, there's the last one, through the like series of doing this. But I saw a comment on Steam when I was looking across what, like, oh look, we've added like the final like thing and all that, and when they took away this for a minute, and they've brought it back, was nice. I actually saw a community post on that as of today, because it's not been more than 24 hours since they actually re-added it. Well, it's nice. It's nice to see that it's back and everything. I guess it's just a really helpful feature anyway. But yeah, the people who sort of already done all of it and done the final one and everything did say that it's extremely dirty, and it's like, oh, okay, that sounds like it needs a lot more work and all that. No, it somewhat needs a little bit more work, especially as like my tools are getting dirty so quickly. Like even this toothbrush is going to get dirty so quickly by doing this little bit, and that's insane. But I guess your tools would get dirty. Like right now it's black again. I just need to clean it off, make sure that it's go through again, and we'll just sort of try and clean up as best as we can when it comes to it. I will try and get a full 100% on this, and I think it's going to be a little bit difficult to be able to do that on this one. But who knows, maybe because it's more dirty, it will be easier to get that 100 across the board, because, of course, how much dirt is across all of this. But I don't know how the mechanics work on this. I just know that I've been playing it, I've been enjoying it. It's now over 70%, so we can technically finish now, but we're going to try and get that 100, and we'll go from there. It's certainly calming. It's nice to be able to clean off stuff like this. Oh, there's so many scratches on the back I'm going to have to clean. I wonder if there's any scratches on the front as well. That's certainly going to be a thing, isn't it? But we're getting there. We're getting... Oh, my God, this toothbrush gets dirty really quickly. And we'll just go across again. I do wonder if there's any other games that sort of do this sort of cleaning mechanic, or any games that would do this sort of cleaning mechanic. Maybe cleaning like rifles and things like that. Like, I've done that in real life, and it can be very sort of nice to be able to actually clean things like that. It's a machine after all, and it's nice to be able to make sure a machine is nice and clean. Okay, so God, I keep on like dirtying this back up, and that's really annoying for me. And we'll just sort of get in here and slowly get in there, clean this off again. God, it's so dirty. But yeah, the game's ambience are kind of nice, and it's nice to be able to just sort of get in here and clean and do little bits as time goes on. But I'm definitely going to have to look into doing a little bit more of an edited series in the near future. It's certainly not a thing that I've done much of. Well, I haven't even done that on this channel, at least. I haven't done much in a while when it comes to that sort of thing. So, okay, let's get across. Let's get my little toothpaste bits all across this back bit. That's most of the scratches. Yeah, I think that's all the scratches that I can see. And we just sort of scrub it out with this fluoride toothpaste, and it should sort of improve and fix it and be all nice and everything. I'll just clean that bit as well. And yeah, it should be all good. I do wonder if this actually works, like using fluoride toothpaste sort of takes out scratches. I'm guessing it's only like surface level scratches and not like deep scratches. But it would be kind of cool to be able to actually see that. Well, that's pretty dirty on the top there, so I'm going to have to definitely work on that in a moment. But this is coming along nicely. It's definitely looking like a nice little cartridge that I can have, and let's heat gun all of the fluoride off, and yeah, it's all good. Now we can sort of clean up this top bit. This should be okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need the toothbrush on some of this. God, I hate how dirty my tools are getting with this one. It is definitely an extremely annoying one to be able to actually go through, but it's gonna be worth it just to be able to get the final one. And the thing is, I am gonna miss this game. This game is kind of nice. It's just relaxing, nice, easy. Well, not easy, but you know what I mean. It's not a I'm not being shot at sort of thing whilst I'm playing it. It's not I need to run around and do things and think too much. It's not much I can do to be able to make these a lot more dirty at the moment. Not unless I just don't clean my tools. Speaking of, I need to clean my tool again. God, that's annoying. I do wonder how dirty you can make it with not cleaning your tools. But we can maybe leave that for the actual series when I get around to that. See how dirty I can make one. But this is nice. It's getting there. It's a nice train station, cafe, and birds and everything nearby. So there's plenty of things in the local area, apparently. Okay. And let's just go across this corner again, just a little bit, and that should be nice. Okay, so what we need to do is flip it, check on the inside of the cartridge what I can now do, and we should just be able to scrub all of this out, and that should be all great. It's just making sure that probably the front again needs doing. That's probably what needs a lot of little bits of work. Just make sure that we clean this off occasionally, just so that we don't spread more muck around the place. Yeah, It's getting there. But I'm gonna definitely have to look out for some more like cozy games like this, because cozy little games like this are kind of nice to be able to just play, see how it's going, and not really like care about like editing or doing any of the major things whilst doing it. It's calming, especially compared to like Subnautica or any other game. So that is going nicely. Nice. Let's just clean this toothbrush off again. And okay, yeah, there's definitely a lot more grime, dirt, everything else on the front here. I can already see it. So let's flip it back around to the front. And yeah, I'm gonna need to rather. Can I scrub that out? No, I can't. So I'm gonna need to use some of this alcohol in there, in across here, across here, across here, and I'm gonna have to put it up there, and that should. There's also stuff on here itself, what I'm gonna need to really clean. Okay. It shouldn't be too bad, I'm hoping. I'm just really hoping that this sort of comes off a little bit easier than I'm expecting, because otherwise this is going to be hell to clean, and I really don't want it to be hell to clean. I just want it to be nice and easy. Just come off, please. Imagine if you're just sitting here having to scrub something for 40 minutes, just one little tiny spot. That would be kind of insane to be able to do. But I think I got some of that. That's good. Let's just clean off the tool. And then there's grime in this little one I can sort of get at. And we'll just get down into these little grooves. Again and again. It shouldn't be too bad. So we're at 97%. So there's 3% of dirt, grime, scratches, whatever else somewhere on this. Well, sorry, 2% now. Across all of this. Let me do this. Okay, so I can see there's a little bit there. So if we zoom in, we can see that we've got this bit here, these big bits here. So basically most of this has still got a ton of stuff, and there's also a ton of stuff across there. Okay, if we scrub this side very quickly, that should solve some of this issue right here. And see if we can sort of scrub some of this off. No, I'm gonna need some alcohol for it. So there's that bit, that bit, that bit, and there's even that bit, that bit. Okay, think I'm seeing where things are, at least a little bit. So, and then we've got this big bit, this bit, this bit, and there's also a big arch thing around here somewhere, and we'll just get that top bit, and we'll even get that bit, that bit. Okay, so there's a decent portion over there, and then we've got some stuff over here. Okay, certainly a very messy cartridge, and I definitely can't wait till this is done. I do wonder if cartridges are going to be this dirty in the actual game, like if you're going to be sitting there scrubbing, trying to hope that you can get it all sort of done, or if it's going to be closer to what the other cartridges are like. I'm guessing this is just the extreme case of the cartridge, but who knows, it might be a mix of both or somewhere in between, or anything like that. Especially if you want like a very good quality cartridge, I guess they could make it so that it costs this sort of maintenance to be able to actually do. I can definitely see that one there that I need to actually get on and scratch out. Well, not scratch out, but you know what I mean, like sort of work on. There's also these ones there. Okay, scrub. It'll be done in a moment. I should be able to still use this for it. Okay, so I can see there's a little bit there, there's a little bit there, there's a little bit up there. So there's a little bit up here, there's a little bit up here, and there's a little bit down here somewhere. Yeah, one there, one there, one there. So let's get the brush, and we can just sort of scrub, see if we can get that. See if we can get all of this. God, this certainly does take a minute, doesn't it? And I can see there's more stuff here. Still 98? Okay. Is it not any of this, or is it because I've still got this covered up with all of the isoprotic? Maybe. Nope. There's this right here was a scratch, so there's that. I need to scrub out. And then I can... Okay. I can see there's still marks across all of this, so if I was to just really scrub this with the toothbrush, it's not going to do anything, is it? Oh, there's also this right here that I need to definitely do. Yeah, that put it up another percentage. And God, this is certainly difficult. I thought it would go a little bit smoother with like how much dirt and grime it has, but yeah, they really try and make you get quite into it, don't they? Okay, so there's this right across here, there's that there. So I can see that between the Super and 16. And I will also need some alcohol here, and then just scrub that bit. What about this? Okay, so there's little bits there, there's little bits here. So this dark blue, I believe I can scratch off myself. As the lighter stuff, maybe that's what is like the adhesive and things that needs doing with the isopropyl alcohol. Okay, so doink. And we'll just scrub that a little bit. And we will dry this off again. Okay. There's more bits there, there's more bits there, there's more... Oh god. So, there's in the width, in there, and then there. So, somewhat like that. Let's do that. And we will scrub the hell out of this again. See, I'm questioning where I sort of do a lot of this, especially as I can't particularly see many places that this will work. Oh, look, there's some grime up some of this, and grime over here. Nice. Certainly feel a little bit more cleaner with all of that. And I can get this corner as well. So I seem to be missing some of my corners a little bit. What is fine. I can sort of go over them and see if I can scrub them to hell. Go across that. I can't quite get that. Okay, dry this off. Certainly looking a lot better than it was, especially as it was being used as a coaster for a little bit. But there is a few more spots, like there, this up here, this down here, this here, and can I see any more? No. Okay, let's try and get these off the label. It's 100% now, that's good. And we'll just sort of scrub some of this off, see if there's any other little bits, and then we'll finish as good as we can. There's a little scratch still there, so I think and we'll just sort of do that and clean off again. There you go, that's a nice little thing. 1, 2, and scrub. So I don't think I'm going to get 100, but at the same time I don't want to sit here for another 20 minutes and do this to the hell and back. So what have we actually got? So I was sent to clear an abandoned facility, but accidentally adopted a bioweapon with feelings. It's for the Super 16. It was released in 1991. It's an adventure, rare, because I guess because of course completing all the other stuff. The purchase value was $8.04. As the market value is now $9.25. So I gave it an extra, what's it, $1.21. So scratches was the thing that I missed out on. So there's probably a couple extra scratches maybe on the sides or something that I sort of missed out on. But everything else, dirt-wise, 99%. So I had a little bit more dirt to be able to clear up. I can see in these cracks, maybe that's where it was. Stickers 100%, ink and adhesive 100%. So we've done pretty good. It ended up being a full S tier anyway. Oh, your collection grows. Okay, I don't know what this fully is. Okay. And we can finally place this down. So, yeah, that's basically the whole series. It's I'm just going to put that one... Can I put that one right there, please? Or... Where can I put this one? Can I... Oh, is that because... I want to somewhat display it slightly separately. Okay, oh, if I remove this item, can I put it there? Can I not? Journal... Stick... Oh, joystick. Nice. You can actually customize that area. I didn't realize that. That's something that we'll definitely have to go through when the actual game releases and stuff, but... Yeah, we've done it all. We've done every single one, including game number 9, so we've got 9 out of 8 done, what is amazing. It's great to be able to actually play this playtest. It's been amazing to be able to mess around with it, and it's certainly a very well developed game. The developers have done an amazing job, and I can't wait to actually see what they do with the proper game. I see that up on the top left there's the October 1st. I don't think they're going to be releasing it October 1st, but at the same time, if they do, that's amazing, and it would be great to be able to actually see what updates or anything they do bring to the game, if they bring any in general. But to be honest, if they just have that and they have where you can purchase boxes or people ship you games or whatever and do all of that, of course the mechanics will be slightly different when the actual game releases. It would be cool to be able to sort of see a semi-storyline based thing that you can sort of try and keep up with, cleaning all of them, selling them, or keeping them into your collection and stuff. So it will be certainly an amazing thing. Maybe they even take into consideration you go into like thrift stores or whatever, as they're known as in America, where you can go to like charity shops and stuff, and you can get some older stuff that maybe is needed some care and attention. But yeah, it's been an amazing series, and I can't wait to be able to actually play this for real when it actually releases. If you haven't already, the wishlist is down in the description. You can go down, find the actual game, and wishlist it if you really wish to. I've personally wishlisted it, and I can't wait to be able to actually see it pop up on my thing, like, hey, by the way, it's actually releasing now. So yeah, hopefully it's not too much time. I've been Sam, you've been amazing, and thank you for watching my first series on this on this channel, and we should hopefully see more in the future. Bye bye.